Welcome back. Now we're going to be working with Plant-B19. So I guess you guys have figured out my naming schema. Everything starts with a B is a bubble giant. Everything that starts with an H is a Hummer. And yes, I only keep 2 clones. So this is a really nice plant. To give a size comparison, this is a AAA battery. So that's how big the pictures are. I have gotten one plant to grow just a smidge bigger, but this is probably the average for this plant. So as you can see with all the other plants, the pictures can definitely be smaller if you have a whole bunch of it growing on one plant. That's why it's just good to have a few very robust pictures, take really good care of it, and make sure that it develops to its full potential. So upon looking at this plant, let me just give you a quick merry-go-round on this baby. And as you can see, it's a really, really beautiful plant. Now, I know in one of the videos I talked about the coloration of the plant and how I grow everything under LED light. Now, I have to admit, if this baby was full burgundy in color, I'll find a way to do edits in videos and post pictures of plants I've grown under really intense red LED lights that turned almost a crimson red. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but a really, really, really red color. So anyways, I wouldn't mind having this thing looking red. But maybe that's a future experiment. Which, a bit of a segue. For those who are visiting this channel for the first time, you might be asking yourself, why does this guy have so many plants? Well, I experiment. I experiment with lighting, with fertilizing, with soil mix, different ways of growing it, from standing in water, you name it. I've tried it, and I have killed plenty of Cephalotus to this point. And normally I would experiment with the typical form because, you know, there's just so much more of it around, and I would hate to subject one of these guys to any harsh experiments. But I have done so, like overfeeding the pictures with really large cockroaches, or feeding this picture here. After a good rotation, I forgot which one I fed, so I would end up double feeding pictures. And then to my dismay, after a week or so, I would start seeing them turn grayish brown in this level, or right around the rim, or right in the inner collar, it'll turn gray. And that's the first sign that it is on its way out. So be careful. Alright, so having said that, I just noticed a grouping of pictures over here that is trying to smother each other. So this one has an underbite. I'll go ahead and remove it. And I'll just remove it just where the picture connects, so I don't end up cutting the wrong stem to the wrong picture. This one is growing this way. This one is growing, this here is growing this way. I have this one growing this way. So I'm going to remove this picture to allow room for this one to develop. And then you notice there is this picture growing here. See that? Now this picture has nowhere to grow. So I'm going to, oh, maybe over here. No, nowhere to grow. So remove that. Now if you notice, this picture is growing from a brand new stem. Well, you're not going to see it, so I'm not going to continue down this road. But anyway, it is growing from a new crown. You know what? You can see the new crown. Right. Get my big fat finger out of the way. Right here. Here's the... Oh, let me use that there. Let me use that there. Right there is the new crown. Just trust me, it's at the tip of this little rod. So, leave it be. And I'll give it a rotation. Things look good. So this picture here can develop, so I'll leave it. There is a little tiny picture down here. What I'm going to do with this one is, this is an older picture, so this one may be a good replacement. So I'm going to let it develop. Okay, so here we have another underbite, which I will remove. Because they just don't look good when they grow up. Let's see. Alright, so as far as this plant is, no, hold on before I conclude. Let me see, let me double check. Yep, I'm good. So, let me get some nutrient water. I'll just call it fertilizer. But you guys know what it is. If you've seen a few of the videos already when I talked about the solution. Alright. So I'm going to feed these 3 right in front of the camera right now. So here's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And then let me fill it up. Fill this up. And fill this up. So that's 3. And just so, let me see. And I'm going to rotate it. And I'm going to feed these 3. And that's about it. Realistically, you don't need to feed everyone. But so do that. Do that. Now, do you guys hear that? I wonder if the camera's picking up. Well, right now we have 2 blower fans blowing at the collection. And these blower fans provide the air circulation that makes these plants happy. It is on a, what is it, cyclostat timer. And it goes on for 30 seconds every hour at full blast. There we go. Hopefully the camera picked it up. If not, trust me, take my word for it. Alright, so that's it for this plant. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. If you have any comments, let me know. Have a good day.